stream and I'll be right. Well, hello. It looks as if we are live, you guys.
We're live.
Welcome, welcome. This is the first time. This is a debut for my channel, because I think the last time I had people on my channel, it was through somebody else's channel. So this is a first. So if we're fumbling and rumbling, ooh, somebody closed their stream.
That was me.
Okay.
Y'all know I'm new to this.
Listen, and we're all going to be fumbling through it, so y'all have some grace, but we just wanted to chit chat with y'all. And in case you didn't know who we are, I'm Queenie. Everybody else can introduce themselves.
I'm Chloe Johnson.
I'm Roxy Says.
And I'm Tammy Talks.
What's good, y'all? We're going to let y'all get into the... Queen Elizabeth is...
This one is a good song.
Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth is crazy.
Queen E, you see now? You need a song. So this way, when the people come in, they can jam. See, don't talk about my song. You need a song.
No, I don't have a problem with your song. I'm saying it's giving kitty bop.
Oh, well, she said what she said. Okay.
So, yo.
Don't cover my
What's
song.
good, y'all?
Hey,
What's good,
y'all.
y'all? Come into the room. Come on
In my
I'm surprised I can
room.
even sing.
Oh, but you can say the spirituals. Huh?
Wow.
I can do what? I can do what?
I said, but you gonna sing the spirituals instead? Okay.
Absolutely. I'm saved and sanctified. Girl, what?
Not a spiritual.
I think
right?
we have
to
to
be a free Negro spiritual.
I think we have to let everyone know how long this has been.
Well, I mean, since you brought it up, you might as well
in
go
the
air our
making.
business.
When I tell you we have been cracking up in a group chat for months, preparing
Literally
for
months.
this. It's been a long time coming, and this almost didn't even happen tonight because
Child, let's not get into it.
Let's not.
It's been a journey.
Well, while everyone's coming in, you guys go ahead and put some topics in the chat so that we can gauge where we're going to start, what we're going to talk about. And for the people who want the ultimatum, we're not talking about that tonight because everyone hasn't watched it yet. Okay, so don't even bring it up.
So true.
Dang, Chloe.
We're gonna watch it though. We're gonna watch it.
No, it's fact. No, can we actually clear one thing up? And it's not that we don't appreciate y'all being like, can y'all please do this? Because the fact that you're asking means that you enjoy our content, right?
Yeah.
But one thing about content creators, if they get berated with stuff, they're less likely to actually do the thing. So just you know.
No, to the ones who to the subscribers that are like, hey, can you review this? It's like, okay, yes. To the ones that's like, where is your review of? It's like, okay, baby, please. But to the ones that are like, oh, can you? Yes, we're working on it.
Not the grand opening and grand closing. I mean, we were talking about Clay in the group chat, so we might as well talk about him here.
Let's do
so
it.
Let's just give a quick synopsis in case people didn't watch.
I'm going to see if I can find the post on Instagram while you guys talk about it.
Sounds good. So if you didn't watch this most recent season of Love is Blind, there was a couple on there claiming AD. As we know, Mr. OK Body did not get married at the altar, and he's been looking for a body ever since. And this last body that he caught, child, was Miss, what's her name?
Selena
Powell.
Listen, I hate the abbreviation CP because it makes me think of so many other people, but Miss Selena Powell.
Who else is CP?
Colin Powell.
Okay.
I was gonna say the comedian.
Not Colin Powell.
The comedian CP. There's a basketball player too, CP. What's his name?
Oh, Chris Paul.
Him too.
CP3.
You know, I think of
Isn't there like a football player CP3 or something?
Oh.
Not Chris Brown. Who said Chris Brown? That's CB, baby.
I think those are the topics that they want us to talk about.
Oh, okay, my bad.
What's Chris Brown got going? Okay. Time, you know what I'm saying?
I was thinking color people time for sure.
Let me just say this about Clay and what he's going through. I love this for him. I love it for him.
Well, give us a rundown on who Selena is, because I feel like you knew the most.
Okay, so Selena Powell is she's someone who she deals with a lot of industry men, whether it be rappers or basketball players or whatever, and then she always like exposes them after, which is kind of what she's doing with Clay now. So she'll go on a podcast, she'll talk about everything they did in the bedroom and like everything that they did, and like she's known for this. So to see Clay pop up with Selena Powell when he had such high standards for AD and her finances and her whatever, it's like, oh, so it's okay with this, but it's not okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's who Selena Powell is. A lot of people, well, I guess a lot of people, you didn't know who she was, right, Queen?
Had no idea.
Tammy and Chloe, y'all knew who she was
I knew
already?
who she was. Yep.
Yeah, but didn't she do something with Offset? That's like what, like
Yeah,
the main thing you remember.
she said she was pregnant by Offset at one point, I think, but that could have been someone else because Offset be
Outside.
Yeah.
Outside.
I think she did say she was pregnant by Offset and then came back and said she wasn't. But yeah, that's what she does. So it's just, what Clay is, I love this for Clay. I love it because he tried to act like he has such these high standards when it came to AD. He was upset that she was a sugar baby. And I don't think AD was a sugar baby. She just had a man who provided things for her.
Sugar baby.
Was she a
Like,
sugar
Rocky,
baby?
It was her man. It was her man, though.
It was her ex-man who she worked for.
Okay,
so wait, what's the tea? Because I didn't get all the tea on that.
Child, we're focusing on Clay right now, okay? Because I don't
think it's a
love that for him. No, but here's the thing:
do.
we keep saying we love that for him, but we haven't even explained what is happening.
Okay. Well, I love that he's being exposed because the act that he was, he was on Tamron Hall, he was on the For My Wifey podcast. He did another podcast too where he was just speaking about I'm in therapy and I just want to
Angela
represent
Yee.
and right, yeah, Angela Yee, and he's like, I just want to be a representation of like a good black man and it's just interesting how in his little tour after the show, he tried to demonize AD. Like he tried to make it seem like AD was just like, he just couldn't do it. There was just so many questions about her. He just wasn't sure, but you have no problem being laid up with Selena Powell. It just seems like it's like the hypocrisy. It's just like, oh, okay. Yeah, look at him.
Yeah, and this has to be the quickest online relationship we have ever seen.
Yeah.
I don't think it lasted 24 hours. Like it really was like,
not publicly,
hey y'all,
for sure.
And then yeah,
it was like we're together, and then it was like his mom was like, "No, you're not."
And then he apologized, and it became "F you ain't F your mama," and it's like, whoa.
Well, hold on, y'all. Let's not fast forward. Let's read the statement from the mom. Whoever wants to read it, or I can look it up, but whoever wants to read it.
Let me see. What's her name? Margarita, right?
Margarita.
I have it saved.
Oh yeah, the publicist did come out.
Yeah,
Let me see.
I have it as well. Okay, so let me just read it since I got
Yeah.
it. All right, so she says, "Happy New Day. First, my number one rule for folks following me on social media, don't send me any inappropriate videos. I'm not going to call you out. However, you know who you are. Second, I didn't know who CP was until everyone started sending me her YouTube information, throwing up emoji. It's very interesting that some men," this is the part that really gets me because she's talking about her own son. "Some men will lose everything thinking that the apple is good, but it's a forbidden choice. In quotes, not in quotes, sorry, in parentheses, do better. The deceiver uses old tricks to attack and destroy. Clayton Alexander, you know Jesus will allow things to occur. He's still trying to get your attention. Please surrender to him. In closing, I pray that everyone reading this gives the same attention to other things that matter, like helping support your local food banks and volunteer in your local communities. Tap link in my bio. I pray that everyone has a wonderful day on purpose. Signed, Straight Shooter."
You know what I think about when I hear it? You your daddy's son.
Pretty much.
And that's what she said, because after this, he responded, "Heard you, mom. Apologies." And then the Selena girl posted a video. I think, was it a Biggie song? And it was basically saying, "F you and your mama." I was like, not the mama.
Yeah, this the one right there. When she said, but I can't play it because it's music.
Right. She low key
Yeah.
dragged all of us though. She was like, "Yeah, I see what he's doing, but make sure that y'all are giving attention to other important stuff too, because she
No,
knows
but why would they actually send videos of Selena to somebody's mother? Are you crazy? Have some decorum.
that. Yeah,
That's the thing. Like, you
that's
can
wild.
let his mom know who Selena is without sending like her worst moments.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Yeah, that's
send the
wild.
worst of somebody to somebody's mother.
Mother, yeah, that was wild. That's
Yeah,
wild.
that's crazy.
We
And
all saw
so
Mama Marguerite on the
today,
show. Like,
yeah, she does not play those games.
But my question
So
is, why does
today,
Clay continue to put his mother in this mess? Like, why does he keep doing this to her?
at
un-
this point, I don't think he brought her in though.
unpopular opinion, his mother didn't need to make a post either.
I guess.
His mom
I
did
agree
not
with
need,
Tammy.
That's
nobody
true.
asked Miss Marguerite to get on her YouTube. I mean, to get on her Instagram, go to the story, craft something. Like, nobody told her to do that. She would
I
not be
agree.
in it. She wouldn't be in it. She could have called Clayton and said, "Who is this whore that you're with?"
A whore.
No, she all but said that. She
She
all
could
That's
have
but
did
said
it,
true.
that.
but she could have did it privately.
That's true.
So I don't want to say, she get what she get, but like, you inserted
Yeah.
yourself.
That is
So wait,
true. But even with her saying that, the way Selena responded with that "F you and your mama," like, girl, that was a bit
Inappropriate.
much.
That
That
wasn't
was a
okay.
bit
yeah.
much.
Yeah,
That
but they'll
wasn't
take
okay.
anything from their preference. The preference can just get away with murder and everything's fine. Meanwhile, we do anything. You're mean, you're aggressive, you're angry, you're bitter. We're all types of things.
Are we gonna talk about
Right.
it or are we gonna talk about
I mean,
it?
I
But
mean,
Chloe, can you pull up the screenshots that what's her name posted today?
The
Like with
publicist.
no. The Selena girl still, because she said more than that. She posted him with the other sex worker girl, and he was choking her up like this.
Oh,
I
I
put it
gotta
in the
find
chat.
it. I was looking on the neighborhood. You put it in the chat. Okay, let me 1 second.
Yeah.
Is she a worker too? A lady of the night?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well, supposedly she's a corn star.
corn. Thank you, Renee. A corn
Thank you,
star.
Renee. Yeah,
A corn-
maybe
I
For
don't know why.
YouTube
gnawing
sake,
on that cob. They be gnawing on that cob.
for YouTube sake, she's a corn star.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he does have her yoked up in the picture, so.
He does, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is kind of whoa.
Whatever
oh
floats your
yeah,
boat.
y'all saw when his publicist came out as well.
Which,
Mm-hmm.
again, Miss Ma'am, I'm sure nobody is contacting you.
No one's contacting.
I wouldn't be surprised if people are contacting her though, because if she
For
was his
what?
last known publicist, people
Yeah, it makes
probably
sense.
want to get like his info. So she's making it clear, like, I'm not affiliated with him. Contact somebody else. But Selena responded to, maybe we should read the publicist's post first. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody read that.
I
Let
have
me try
it.
to find it.
I gotta
All right, I'm gonna
say.
see if I can pull it up. You
So
guys
the
bear with us because this was a prompt to live, okay?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
this is
just
long. Okay, hold on. Let me zoom in. Okay, so the publicist said J. McKee and Co. From December 2023 to April 2024, I worked alongside Clay Gravesand as his publicist. During our time together, Clay initially expressed desire to support and uplift Black women, especially in light of his recent television appearance. As a Black woman, I was equally committed to showcasing positive representations of Black relationships in media. During our previous partnership, we secured meaningful opportunities for Clay to share his perspective on various platforms, including TV shows, radio programs, and podcasts. We also worked on brand partnerships such as a Mother's Day campaign that aligned with this message. I am grateful to the media outlets and partners who provided a platform for Clay to share his story during my tenure as his publicist. However, I want to clarify that my professional agreement with Clay concluded in April 2024. I'm sorry, but that's super convenient. And I do not have any current insights into his personal life. As a communications professional, my focus remains on growing my Black woman owned agency and amplifying positive narratives. I kindly request that any further inquiries regarding Clay's personal life be directed to his current representation. Thank you for your understanding and support. I think that says Jalen. I mean, it's her signature, but Jalen McKee.
But if that was her stance, sorry, forgive me if I'm wrong, because I do know that there are some Clay stands.
Sure.
Why was she ever representing Clay in the first place?
Because she said, because they were going to support and uplift Black women after he told the Black woman at the altar he wasn't ready for her.
But it almost seems like, because what Selena said after, you got that? Because it seems like it's a scheme that Todd set up.
So then Selena, who woke up and chose violence today, said, "Hey, babe, are you the same pro-Black woman publicist that told Clayton to fake cry to gain sympathy at the reunion and say that AD was the love of his life, knowing damn well he didn't even like her and went on the show in hopes to quit his day job and proposed only because at Netflix got an Adam, so they know too, offered him $16K. That's American dollars. Are you the same publicist? I need to know by 12 p.m. tomorrow sharp." That's a threat.
That's a threat.
Deadline.
That's a threat.
Whoa.
She kind of cleared.
He definitely cleared her.
She definitely cleared. Ain't no kinda. Definitely did.
It's definitely.
And we know that was a performance at that reunion. The way the man was stiff us, we're like, sir, stop with the performance. What is this?
I feel like the people in my comments owe me an apology because when I said that Clay was putting on and it was performative, I was told that I don't want to see a Black man win and that I myself am just upset that he don't want the likes of moi. We had a time in the comments. I just kind of feel
I need to go back and look what people were saying on their mind because I don't really be reading after a certain time because
I do.
It gets a little hectic.
I don't remember what people were saying.
I remember names in mine videos.
Well, how do you feel now that you're not his preference, Tammy? Like,
I mean, that's fine. It's fine, you know.
However will you live?
Was AD in on this?
She was the main one dancing to It Takes Two during Thanksgiving while they played Jenga, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
So this is given like a setup, like production. Like, what was the reason?
I want to know where his sister is because his sister was really run tell that during the season, and now you're Ghost.
I don't think she's Ghost. I just think we're not checking for her.
I went looking for her today, and I didn't find anything that she said, so she changed her TikTok name.
Let's be real though. I think after season one, everyone who has came on Love is Blind, I feel like it's for the clout. And if they find love, that's just the cherry on top. But I feel like the majority of the people who come
in Amy and Johnny.
Thank you, Monique.
I feel like that's the cherry on top. I feel like majority of these people come on to like grow their social media, and if they find love, it's like, oh, okay, I'll take it. But I don't think
Amy
that's
and Johnny
like
were looking for real love, Roxy.
I mean, no, they found it though, but I don't.
They found love in a hopeless place.
And I saw a post with them like 2 days ago. I think Johnny reproposed to well, not reproposed, but he gave her he upgraded her ring. So that was really cute. So I do think that they're in love. I think that people do find true love, but I feel like when people go on the show, the majority, let me not say everybody, but I think the majority of people who go on Love is Blind, it's not for love. It's like Clay, like he went on there for whatever. And if Selena Powell was on there, maybe he would have got with her, but That's
But
it.
can I throw a theory out there too?
Mhm.
Just because season 1 seemed more authentic, it's not to say that those people didn't come on for clout either. They didn't know what the impact of Love is Blind was going to be.
That's
But
true.
truthfully, if you're applying for a reality show, most times it's because you're looking for clout. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we all know Carlton
True.
was definitely looking for clout.
what?
Okay. Okay.
Sure.
Carlton
Mm.
was looking to find himself. Carlton didn't know what side of the wall he wanted to be
Child,
on.
okay,
He
so
said
if
he
you
was
guys
not
were
buying nothing. Okay, please.
I'm just saying he didn't know what side of the wall he wanted to be
He
on.
definitely
if
knew.
you
He just
were
wanted to play in our face.
Margarita, if you were Margarita, how would you handle Clay?
Not Queen reeling us back.
We're
in.
pivoting. We are pivoting. Okay.
Bring it back.
Pivoting.
She was paid to stay.
If you were Margarita, how would you handle Clay?
I wouldn't have got involved publicly,
Yeah.
personally,
Same.
because this is a grown man, so he's gonna do what he wants to do. He's gonna date who he wants to date. He's gonna post what he wants to post. So like, there's really nothing for her to handle. Like, I'm grown. My parents can say whatever they want, but ultimately I'm gonna do whatever I want to. So
I
there's
think.
really, I mean,
Go ahead. Sorry.
no, I'm saying there's really nothing she can do.
I think a lot of moms too, when it comes to their sons, a lot of times they feel responsible for the actions and behaviors of their adult sons. So maybe that's why even when they were on Tamron Hall and she was asking people, leave him alone, blah 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 blah. It's like he's grown, he knew what he signed up for. Like,
But there
he'll
was
be
a lot of
okay.
protection for Clay coming out, because even I did a video where even the creator of Love is Blind
Mhm.
came out speaking in defense of Clay. And I was like, what is this agenda with Clay specifically?
They're speaking in defense of him because they set him up for this. If they offered him $16K to do it, they already knew like he was going to get backlash. So they're like, take it easy on him. We set this up. It was kind of low key produced, but like we can't say that,
Was it only him who got paid? Did everyone else not get paid extra to make it to the end?
Well,
I think everybody
him?
got their stipend, but I think Clay specifically, because even on the Dear Wifey podcast, he said it point blank, I told these people I don't want to be on the show.
Mhm.
Even after he was selected as the finalist, he told them point blank. So I think that was the incentive to get him on the there was an incentive to get him on the show, and there definitely was an incentive to keep him to the end.
Well, according to Jessie Wu, she said that
Yes,
they
I
didn't
watched
have a
this.
black couple. I think it was they didn't have a lot of diversity or something like that. So they wanted to keep him and AD on the show.
So was
that was part of it.
So was AD not made aware of this too? Like, couldn't he just
That's what I
say,
was asking
"Hey,
earlier,
AD
like,
girl,
you
they
know, did
offered
she
me an
get
extra
16K?
16K. Let's just make it to the altar." Because the way AD was acting, you would think that she had no idea, but we all saw it. But
I
AD
think she
didn't see
knew.
it. So
She
was
had
she
to know.
paid to act like she didn't know?
She knew, and I'm sure she got a bag too.
That's what it's looking like.
Yeah.
That's what it's.
So I
that's what
need
it's looking
Selena.
like.
What did she give? She gave 24 hours?
She did
24
noon tomorrow. She didn't say if that was
Okay, so
Eastern or Standard. So
I'm gonna stay tuned till tomorrow, because if that comes out to be true,
Mhm.
then I gotta look at Miss Girl too. Like, okay, well, where's your payout? What's the story with that?
I've been looking at AD sideways.
Me too. Me too.
You have, Tammy. You have. I've
Me
been
too.
caping
I
for
didn't want to say
AD.
too much because my comments were AD, and I'm like, guys.
I was
I try
AD.
not
I'm
to
AD
cape too
too.
much for people. When I cape for you, I gotta really feel it. And she just.
You were actually saying that you didn't even think she really liked Clay like that, Tammy.
I don't think she did.
I hope she didn't. Now that
You
I
could
look
tell.
back.
You could tell he liked her body, but I don't
Mhm.
think she ever liked him. I just don't. I think she wanted to stay on the show. I
You
mean,
don't
she
think
had
she
to,
even
like,
liked the idea of wanting to be a wife?
no, not with him. I don't.
Oh.
Because if you like look back at some of the scenes, he had the house,
Mhm.
he has the degree. I mean, when he's not, being weird, he's well spoken. He could be a package for somebody. But the way that she would always like side eye him, and the way that she turned up her nose when he just simply stacked up the plates at dinner.
She was thinking like this ninja.
I mean, granted, he also had soup, and it was like 1,000 degrees.
She was like,
because I was like, why you want soup? But like, she always made faces at him.
He's Caribbean. I'm Caribbean. We gonna eat soup in the summertime, okay? We gonna eat soup every day of the week, okay?
She
It's
deserved
not
it.
Come on.
I mean, hey,
She should have known that by that point.
no judgment, but I feel like
she was like, she was
like
pretty disgusted.
she was always disgusted with him. She never looked like, oh my God, like it didn't give that to me ever.
Mm.
Yeah.
My
So basically, they
intuition is
both
almost
said it. Talasia said notifications on for Miss Selena. Absolutely.
absolutely.
Right. Oh,
You.
I feel bamboozled though, because I really thought that AD really loves Clay, but now looking back, I'm hoping that, I don't know, because then it's like they lied to the viewers, right? But I feel like maybe AD was in on this too.
She had to
I'm
be.
getting kicked out of my own live. That's great.
Yeah.
She had to be. I don't know.
Anyways, what else is going on?
Right. What else is going on? Because Clay and his mama took up too much time. Oh, but you did say that Selena Powell's gonna probably go on No Jump and talk about, like, you know, how he is in bed. And
the day it came out, I told y'all that. That's what she does.
No,
That's what she does.
Roxy called it. Truly,
that's what she does.
Roxy
so I'm just
it.
waiting now.
That's gonna be good.
Okay. I wanted to talk about the hair braiding guy, but I just want to make it clear to the chat. We're not gonna go back and forth on the semantics and whether it was appropriate or not, because we know as a Black community we just will not agree on certain things.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to know how you guys feel about the internet making him an influencer. He's now at over 100K followers on Instagram. Oh, let me just give a quick backstory for anybody who maybe doesn't know what happened. There was a teacher. He had about 4 to 6 of his students unbraiding his hair. It became a whole controversial topic online. He subsequently lost his job, but now he has this big following on Instagram. So I want the girls' thoughts on him now being an influencer.
I mean, I think that's what he wanted, ultimately.
I
mean, I do think that he loves his students. The hair braiding to me is a no. But I do think that he loves his students. But I also think that ultimately he wanted to be an influencer. Like, this was his goal, to eventually not be a teacher and to just be an influencer. It just happened a little bit quicker than he thought it would.
And he was using the students to get, like, you know, the people to see him. I think that's how it was. So, like, because who else is like recording things in their classroom unless they want to use it for content?
Right.
So he was already a content creator or influencer before it even went viral, because he was stuff. So like now he's just like, I guess, popular and crying about losing his job.
I'm trying to find his Instagram.
Yeah, he like I told y'all, I feel like there's a way. Are you familiar with, I can't even remember his name, but he does the Are You Smart videos with the little like Jabria. And even Jabria is what, like his goddaughter or something, but even the other little girls, god sister, like Lori and Zan, and he has a close relationship with these kids. Ain't nobody like got a touch or anything like that. I feel like I have, like I said, I have teachers and professors who I will never forget. I ain't never had to take down nobody here. Ain't no one ever had to touch me. I ain't have to hug anybody, and I still love them. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it was too much, but I know we want to focus on the influencer part. I think he got exactly what he wanted, just a bit quicker than he thought he would get it.
No, I mean, you can share your thoughts on the whole inappropriate. I just know that in the chat, it's going to be a discourse. I feel like amongst us, we've already found like a middle ground on where we stand on it. I think a lot of people, when they hear the word inappropriate, they think it automatically means sexual, and things can be inappropriate and not have a sexual connotation, you know what I mean? So I've been using the word unprofessional because I'm pretty sure most of us can agree in a professional setting, you don't expect to see.
Well, I already told y'all, my daughter is 11. If she ever came home and said she was helping somebody take her and teach her out, I'm on my way to the school.
But that's her bestie, Chloe.
So many do y'all not see all the articles where they say the kids can't read, the kids can't write, the kids can't spell? You have so many things you could be doing with these kids that does not include them taking out your hair. Like, no, like be a math tutor. Teach them some finances. Teach them how to write their name in cursive. Why are we standing here taking out your hair? Like, what is that going to do? These are black girls. They've all taken out their hair before. Please. You're not teaching them anything.
Why can't kids write cursive anymore?
Do they?
Well, they don't teach it in school.
They teach it. Yeah,
they don't teach it. But also, there's less of an emphasis on it. So I know for me, coming up, they said it was mandatory by the time you get to high school. But then in high school, it wasn't there at all. So I think it started phasing out when I was like going into high school. And then now I think it's just out of there.
Oh, yeah. Crazy.
Someone made a comment about him reading the letters. And that was like, instead of apologizing, it doesn't even seem like he had any self-reflection. He could have even said, you know, maybe that was a bit unprofessional. Maybe I should have did this or should have done that. It was just like, no, let me read these letters. Okay, these kids love me. F what y'all talking about. Like, that's pretty much what I got from it. Like, no accountability, no apology, nothing. It's
right. And to be a teacher, you should have understanding. Like, you should be the one leading these children to take accountability for when they've done something wrong, or not necessarily even wrong, but just take accountability for the part that they played in it. And if he sees that people are outraged about it, he could, all he had to do was say, that was not my intent. Now that looking back at it, I do realize that this was very unprofessional, and I apologize to anyone that took offense to it, because that wasn't the case. But instead, he doubled down and wanted to be like, I'm going to ruffle some feathers. And that's what I feel bad for him. But like, when you go back to being an influencer, it's like, did he really lose anything? Absolutely not. Now he's
he's up. He's
up. And it's like, come on.
He like, damn, I should have had y'all take my hair down a long time ago.
It's being rewarded.
I have two things. I was telling the girls in the chat, like, I went to a school where we were pretty like comfortable with our teachers and stuff, like junior high or whatever. So as a student, I don't think that that's something that I would have opposed doing to my teacher if my teacher asked me, because I was very comfortable with my teachers, right? But now as an adult, I would have a problem with the adult not setting up certain boundaries. Because a lot of the discourse that's happening online is, well, the girls don't seem to be bothered. Of course, they're young girls. They're impressionable. And let's be honest, he looks a little cutie patootie to some people, I'm sure. So I wouldn't be surprised if 1, 2, or 3 of them girls was like, oh my gosh, I finally get to bring Mr. So-and-so hair and eyes. Like, so it is up to the teacher to set up certain boundaries, regardless of how the children feel about it, because they're kids. They feel a lot about a lot of things. What grade
was this?
I'm not sure, but I assume junior high or high school.
I think it's junior high. And like I had said before, even if he, you know, even if he didn't have any bad intentions, just to protect himself and his job. You went to school for how many years to become a teacher? Why even put yourself in a position where someone can view you as being predatory or being unprofessional? Like in any office space as well, especially like with men, you know, I've worked with men who will make sure that they're not even in the break room alone with somebody, just to protect themselves, just so no one has an opportunity to say anything. I think even with him, with children, and he's aware of the difference, because he said, oh, if I was a woman, it wouldn't be this big. So if you know that there's this double standard, or if you know that you're going to be viewed or scrutinized even more because you're a man, why even put yourself in that situation? Even if he's not thinking about the kids, just thinking about himself and his job and all the years that he put in school and not wanting to risk that. Why even put yourself in that situation in the first place?
Yeah. The second thing I wanted to say was, because I know a lot of people are saying like, oh, what's wrong with the society? We make everything sexual. Getting a little, I don't know if this needs a trigger warning. I don't feel like it's going to be that triggering, but sure, trigger warning. Me personally, when I was violated, I was 14 years old. And it was somebody who I trusted, somebody who my family trusted. It happened in my home. And the reason why it happened is because this person made me very comfortable in small ways that you honestly wouldn't see as problematic until now you look back on it after the violation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry that
So,
happened to you.
hey man, it's not my guilt to carry. That's what I tell people all the time.
I know that's right.
So he made me feel very comfortable. If he would have called me bestie, I don't know, I probably would have said, "You right, bestie," like, you know what I'm saying? And then the violation was easier to occur. Not saying this man plans on violating anyone, but I'm saying it is now easier to occur because that trust has now been built. That rapport has now been built. Let's not act like groomers know what they're doing. They know how to make, violation feel good. I only really started talking about it to people outside of my inner, I can't even say outside my inner circle, because I just told my mom when I was 25. And this happened to me when I was 14. Because for the longest time, I was like, I don't even understand, like, how did we get there? Like, how did that even happen? So yeah, to the people who are like, oh, but the kids don't mind, or oh, he's just being a nice teacher. You don't know.
They don't
Because if
know.
anything does end up happening in the future, guess what we're gonna look back on?
That same
This
video.
incident.
And
This incident right
I
here.
told you guys when I was in school, I had a teacher. I was a teacher's pet, y'all. So I was all like, "Oh my god, my favorite teacher, favorite teacher, favorite teacher," and he would like be like really nice to me. And he was like, "Oh my god, you got new jeans today," blah 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 blah. And then as soon as I turned 18, because we're like in the same neighborhood, he comes in my job and offers to take me out on a date. My teacher, my 5th grade teacher. Now I'm 18. He's offering to take me out on a date and wants to take me swimming. And so like it doesn't have to have intention now, but then you never know, like you said, in the future what that looks like. I've had, when I was in high school, I had a young teacher, right? He was like maybe like 26. We were in high school, and like now he's like dating one of the high school students that we graduated. He was like our 11th grade teacher or something like that. So like it may seem innocent, like they may have not like intentions like right away, but like once you're legal, it's like, oh, okay, well, you're legal now. So like all the little cute stuff now can turn into like a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And these were teachers. So we're talking about teachers.
That's like I told y'all in my high school, there were like these officers who used to work in the high school, and years after we graduated, he got arrested for sexting and actually, messing with one of the high school students. Like,
yeah, we had one of those in my high school too.
Yeah, we have a lot of those.
So where do y'all even have the time? Oh my
and that's
God.
why it's like the taking out of the hair isn't so much the act of it being sexual. It's just inappropriate because it can cause false narratives across little girls' minds. Like, what if they decide, like, oh my God, I like him. He's letting me take out his hair. The boundary, he's not setting any boundaries to keep the little girls in check because he's being too open. There has to be a point where you separate teacher, student, because little girls are just going to be like, oh my God, I had crushes on teachers before. And I'm sure if they probably would have tried to flirt with me, I probably would have tried to flirt back just a little bit. Okay. But I was smart enough to know not to do too much. Okay. But you don't know what they're thinking. And then you'll be putting yourself, like you said earlier, putting yourself in a position where now anything can happen, or someone can say you did something to them, or someone could come and see something deemed like this didn't look right. And now you're, being investigated. Like you got to separate it, set the boundary.
Tell me, we know you did a video, but you got any final thoughts before we move on?
No, because I did my video, but I think that people are looking at this through the eyes of the students and not through our own adult eyes. So if you're saying, well, the kids don't mind, of course, because they're 12. They're getting a free period in school. They get to play in their teacher's hair. They're not in school. Like, we have to look at it through our adult eyes. It's like, put yourself in the eyes of, I don't want to talk about their parents, but a responsible parent. Because a lot of these kids' parents were saying, well, it was okay. It's not a big deal.
Absolutely not.
until your child comes home with
Right.
a note from the teacher. Can't wait to see you in school next week. And then now the teacher is giving a ride home.
Mm.
Or when the teacher is, hey, you can just come wait at my house until the rain stops or the snow
Oh,
stops.
child.
Like it begins to snowball. Like you can't look at situations like this as a child.
Right.
We're adults for a reason.
Right.
Like you don't stay
I,
12 forever.
right. I seen a
Because
story the other day about a teacher. It was a female teacher, and she was having like an intimate relationship with a fifth grader. And I think Chris Hansen, he did a special on it. And she was really close with this little boy's parents. I think they went on a trip together. Like her and her husband went on a trip with the students' parents before,
wow.
and then later on the parents like went through his phone and they found text messages of her sending him pictures and, oh, I miss you, making out in school. This is a fifth grader. And it's when you have students who are so comfortable with their teachers, they know how to get comfortable with your kids. They know how to get comfortable with you. So you trust them. It's all a ploy. It's not that that's necessarily what this particular teacher's plan is. The guy, that's not necessarily what his original plan was, but you have to be careful. You never know. And I'd
Right.
rather be safe than sorry. Like I'd rather
Yeah.
be safe than sorry, because once that damage is done to your child, you cannot reverse it. You
Mm-mm.
It
can't.
makes me think of the Nickelodeon doc for
Mhm.
because of my personal experience, I cannot watch it. It's a little bit too triggering for me. But what I heard and how one of the parents completely just turned a blind eye to
Mm.
how comfortable the people in production were getting with their kid. And it took his girlfriend's mom to say, hold
Yeah.
on, why is this man constantly calling you up? Why is this man trying to monopolize your time? There's something wrong with this relationship.
Hmm.
I'm thinking, man, you would like to think that your parents have your best interest at heart, but some people really just don't get it.
They
They
don't.
don't see that some relationships are inappropriate, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if this is going to jeopardize your claim to fame or whatever. Like, put the children first. Don't look through the eyes of the kids, because it's always going to be something enticing for the kids.
Right.
Look
As
through the eyes of
adults,
the adult.
we have to protect them. So they may not see it, and that may not even be his intention. But at the end of the day, as an adult, you have to do your part. Like, first of all, you're in his space. You're taking out hair. If I brush my breast up against him, like, you don't know. Like, things happen. Like, you shouldn't even be that close. Back up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well,
What else is going on, yo? I don't know if y'all feel the same, because I was listening to a podcast the other day, and you know how Mary J. Blige came out with her
boots.
boots, right? And it's a collaboration. It's not even a boots line. I thought she was, going to do a boots line situation or whatever. But they were saying that Mary J. Blige's brand is relatability, and seeing that the boots they're not okay. Obviously, she's a woman of luxury, like we understand that, but her brand is relatability. So if you think Mary J. Blige versus what's the person who they gave? Mariah Carey, right? One is more relatable than the other.
Right.
Tammy, go speak. You have something on your mind. No.
No,
So
I
they
hadn't
were
heard
saying,
that they were comparing Mary J. Blige to Mariah.
no, they were just saying,
No,
because
she is.
people in the comments of that podcast were saying, like, no, Mary J. Blige is luxury. And they're saying, yes, she's luxury, but the brand that she carries to her audience is relatability. You can relate to my story. You can, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they thought that her Boots collaboration was going to be a little bit more affordable. Yeah.
What's the price
Do you
range?
guys
I
have
don't
any
even
thoughts
know.
about that?
$1,300.
How much?
They're Giuseppe.
1,300.
Okay.
A partnership with Giuseppe, like
They're
Tammy just
Giuseppe.
said.
But they
Okay.
also sold out in 24 hours.
They did sell out.
So I think there's different thresholds for relatability, because $1,500 to me for a pair of boots, I don't think that's crazy.
Mhm.
I don't think that's insane for a
Okay,
pair of
Miss got it
Giuseppe.
like that.
No, it's not even that, but
I'm
like
joking,
for
I'm
a
joking.
pair of like Giuseppe boots,
Yeah.
that's a collab with Mary J. Blige,
Mhm.
that is affordable.
If it was just Mary J. Blige, no collaboration, do you think it would still be worth $1,500?
I do because Mary. I do because Mary is known for her boots, but like you're paying for Mary J. Blige.
Right.
That's the thing. As no matter how relatability or how Lord, no matter how relatable, no matter how relatable she is still Mary J.
She's
Blige at the
Mary J.
end of the
Blige.
day.
Exactly. I think people
Mhm.
just complain because if it was another brand, it wouldn't be an issue.
Well, it's Giuseppe. I think if it wasn't a partnership, then maybe 600.
I think even if it's not a partnership, 1,300, 1,500, 2,000, like, and who wants to get it can get it, and who don't,
Well, they get
no.
it. They
Right,
definitely get
because if these other brands came out with a boot, people would be like, "Oh, that's high. Oh, I can't afford it." But they wouldn't be complaining like, "Oh, it should be less." They'll just be like, "Oh, damn, I can't afford that.
I
Maybe
mean,
one day." You
people
know?
spend that much on red bottoms for a shoe, not even a boot.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I didn't see an
Girl.
issue with it. My issue was Mary, if you didn't want to do the ad or the video, then you shouldn't have. And you should
She
have
Wait,
did
just
what?
look a
issued a
little
statement.
disinterested. She
You
looked
didn't
If
think
you didn't want to
disinterested.
do it,
She always looked like that
Yeah.
though. That's why I
she
love her.
does. But
She looked like
like
they dragged her out of her bed. Like,
She
girl, come
always
she was
looked
like,
on,
yeah.
come
She was
on.
like, y'all wanted it. The boots are
Wait,
here.
do
Get
you
them.
do
I
you
was
guys
like,
like the boots?
Okay, not that bad, Tammy.
whoa.
Damn. Oh my god.
Do you
That's
guys like them? Do you think they're cute? Do you think they're worth 1,300 from just looking at the boot itself?
they are a Mary J.
I
Blige boot.
I think because they're tied to Giuseppe, the price makes sense.
Mm.
I think that if it was just Mary J. Blige, like Roxy said, then I would be like, well, damn, Mary, like I was trying to cop one of y'all. But then maybe I'm just a brokey who needs to get her money up.
So crazy.
So
I think the boots are cute. I just don't feel like $1,300 worth of boot.
Well, I wouldn't pay $1,300 for any boot, so that's across the board. I don't care who name on it.
Like is it
But
gold?
I
let
pay
me try
for
to find a
I
picture.
pay
Someone
for
asked for a
shoes.
picture.
So I
Yeah, you do, and you're like
Well,
Mhm.
yeah,
you like
but I don't think that boot. I don't mind paying for a shoe or a bag. I'm a bag girl too. But I feel like
can I share my screen
I
a
need
little
to,
bit?
yeah, just press
Yeah,
present.
I was looking to trying to find the boot.
I just my legs are way too short for them.
I'm gonna take that money and go to Cabo. That's me.
Are
I'll
these
pay
the
for a
real?
trip. I'll pay for a trip. That's what
I
I'll
think
do.
I'm
the boots
seeing
look nice when she had like the all black, the gold, but I think it would look kind of strange. Let me
right.
see.
I'm on that. That can't be it because I see like $300. But
These
it
But that's
says,
what
look,
I'm
Essence. It
saying.
says her boots sold out in one day. You go ahead, Mary.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Get
no, they
your
did sell out. Can you open it bigger?
it does, but then it opens in a different window.
Why are they marked down? Are these resales?
These are
Because people
probably knockoffs, maybe.
Right. It
Oh,
must be.
let me see. I haven't used StreamYard in so long. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
reading an Essence article and they put some quotes from people on Twitter. So while you look for it, I'll read it. So someone
Okay.
says, do y'all even know who Mary J. Blige really not the page refreshing?
Is this it?
Girl, don't do
I think
that.
that's it. Is that it? Is that worth 1,300 to you?
it's a nice boot though, y'all.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna have to pass on it.
Oh, it's been marked down. Why?
It looks nice on Mary though, but I wouldn't pay that much for that boot.
But I want to know why it's marked down. It's slashed in half, no?
Yeah, why?
Because
Oh,
these probably
Why?
aren't the Mary ones. Maybe the ones that Mary touched are sold out, and these are just like the
Not the
backup
one she
boots.
touched,
now they
child.
make the knockoff quick.
The one she touched is crazy.
I don't
Wait,
know.
that's not the boot. They saying it's not the boot. Is that the
Oh,
boot?
that's not it.
Well, I
Okay,
don't
let me
know.
read. Let me finish reading while you find it. All right. So, do y'all even know who Mary J. Blige really is? She's a diva. She's the queen of R&B, hip hop soul, one of the most influential artists of all time. She finally does a boot collab, and y'all think it's gonna be anything less than high priced and glamorous? Be for real.
Who said that?
Some, it's. I'm just reading
Oh,
stuff
sorry.
from Instagram.
I
Someone
thought
said,
it was like someone.
no,
Mm.
it literally someone who I don't know.
Oh,
Okay, and they keep
okay.
putting ads. So, but I didn't even see like comments about it. I saw when she posted it, but I didn't like go through the comments. But I think Mary can charge whatever the hell she want to
I
charge.
agree. I think she looks nice in the boot. Like I didn't see it come together till she put it on because she had on like all black, and
Yeah.
it looked really nice. And I think like if people are gonna buy it, then you charge your price. Your price is your price. Period.
Let me exit out.
Technology is really failing us today.
I mean, my God. Okay, see.
Let me see.
Okay, here we go.
Boots look more stacked. Yeah, they look like they'd be up to my breasts. That's how long they were.
I guess so. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. If this were Beyonce, if this were Cardi,
No.
if this were
There'd be no
hell, if this were Mariah Carey, like I think it's because of who it is that people are complaining. Because there's a certain age group. There is a particular age group and a particular demographic that has an issue with it.
Are we just gonna act like people were not complaining that Ivy Park was overpriced too?
No,
And
no,
that actually was affordable?
Ivy Park was very affordable. But I think that when it comes to social media, depending on who the person is, a lot of allowances are made too.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though Ivy Park is, I have Ivy Park stuff. It was affordable, but there were still people that would complain, oh my God, a track jacket is $75 when a regular Adidas track jacket is like $65.
Mm-hmm.
You pay
But that's what I was
$10 to
saying
get
at
the Ivy Park tag on it. Who cares?
That's what I was saying at the beginning. The ladies who were talking about it were saying they expected Mary to have something a little bit more affordable. So how did you guys feel about that specifically? That Mary should have something more affordable.
How old were they?
No, they're grown. They're in their 40s.
No, I don't think they.
They're grown.
I never thought they was going to be affordable.
Yeah,
I didn't think they were going to be like $1,300. I thought maybe around like $600.
No part of me thought they would be under $1,000.
Really?
No. It's Mary. Mary is known for her boots. That's what she does.
Well, I mean, I know she's known for them, but I'm just saying, I just didn't expect them to be that high.
Nothing celebrities give us is cheap nowadays. Yeah. Anytime they put their name on something, the markup is crazy.
That's true.
That is true.
Well, people bought it, so good for her. So go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it's sold out. So who are we?
Nobody. That's what Mary said.
Is my thumbs up working? Not tonight? Okay.
No, not tonight. Sorry.
It works when we don't want it to work. That's when it works.
I know.
Wait, is it?
We've been up here for almost an hour. Y'all gotta give us one more good hot topic. A good one. Make it juicy.
Make it juicy.
Make it spicy.
And then our next live will be prepared. We just wanted to do a test run tonight.
Yeah, this is kind of a test.
Yeah. Get a feel for it. Did you guys watch Summer House?
We didn't talk about no damn Summer House, please. We said hot.
Yeah, no shows.
I don't even watch that show.
Because Tammy is watching Summer House and Chloe's catching up on Summer House.
Yeah, I gotta watch the one more episode.
We need a hot topic, a hot one.
It's hard to get in the quality. Yeah.
Did y'all hear the camera fall? Hold on, y'all.
No.
Let me try to scroll to the beginning of the chat where people are dropping stuff.
I just
Clay.
I think it's all about perspective because I don't think sacred is high.
How much is sacred? I don't know nothing about that.
I'm not even sure.
So the shampoo, I think is like the shampoo, I think is like $30, $35. It's not high. To me, it's not high.
For good shampoo?
But
yeah, but that's the thing with everything. It's perspective.
Right.
Everything is subjective. There are a lot of things that I pay for that people are like, "Oh my God, it's so expensive," and then there are
for the whole
things
set. That's not bad. I mean, like you said,
and a lot of her stuff is super concentrated. I actually learned recently that we use too much product in our hair, actually, and sometimes that's why it doesn't work effectively. So that stuff. Somebody said unrelated, but Roxy, you so damn pretty, girl. Not you got me in my hair, girl.
Thank you.
But yeah, we're actually supposed to use these hair products sparingly, and as a community, that's why we be going broke over our hair, child.
Yeah, we do
I'm
spend
just
a lot
saying.
of money on our hair.
I'm gonna do it every time. Every
Don't
time.
get us started on the Drake thing another round, because me and Roxy have been singing
Dun,
"They Not
dun,
Like
dun,
Us,
dun. They
They
not
Not
like
Like
us.
Us,
They
They
not
Not
like
Like
us.
Us,
They
They
not
Not
like
Like
us.
Us."
That has been on repeat
I am
between
glad
They
it's
Not Like
over.
Us
Oh, we
and
Is it over?
Euphoria.
Oh, we
It's
have.
over.
It's over. Thank God, because we was gonna be in this be for like a whole month at this point.
Are you my friend? Are we
Are we
locked
locked
in? I'm
in?
sorry, that's my song. That's my song. But yeah, Kendrick won. I mean, that's quick. Like Kendrick won. Oh, someone did ask, and I think Chloe, you can talk about this because you are the expert
Am
in in concert tickets. But someone did ask about Megan's tour and her ticket sales or lack thereof.
Well, according to Twitter, they're saying that Ticketmaster is giving out filler tickets, and then they had to drop the prices to $24 or something like that, and then they're giving out filler tickets to make the audience look full. Yes,
Can I just say,
I'm
the
listening.
price gouging for concert tickets lately has been ridiculous. So I do think that concert tickets should actually be about $30 or less,
Right.
anyways. That's my personal opinion. Okay. And number two, damn.
Aggravated.
Yeah.
I don't think Meg should have done an arena tour. I'm just saying. I don't think the catalog is long enough or good enough for it. Like, here's the
Not
thing.
good enough.
Good enough is
Well, because
crazy. Be careful now.
that's two different things. Saying
Okay,
that you don't think it's long enough is
okay.
one thing, but good enough?
Let me rephrase it. Okay. So I like Meg Thee Stallion. I like the songs that I've heard of her. I don't listen to Meg Thee Stallion albums, okay? So I wouldn't know if it's a great album. Let's just leave it at that, okay? But I feel like even watching the video, the crowd didn't even know half these songs. The set list is like it's a long set list too. And looking at the list, I was like, yeah, even if I wanted to support, I wouldn't even know what's going on at this daggone arena. And which is probably why they have to get fillers. And the audience is kind of dry, except for when she starts twerking or doing Savage or doing WAP or doing, the songs that are mainstream, if that makes sense.
Has the first show happened?
Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
Is this like her first big tour?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why
okay.
don't
And I
they do
feel
like
like
when I went to see Burna Boy, they just closed off the top because we were at the Houston. What stadium is that in Houston? We were in Houston, Jeff. And they just blocked off the second level and they had it down at the bottom, but it was a pretty big venue.
was it an arena or a theater?
It wasn't a theater, definitely not a theater.
Was the
I
arena?
I don't know the difference between an arena and a stadium. I can't tell you.
Well, the arena is the whole like thousands and
So,
thousands of people.
arena is gonna be like where a basketball game is.
Mm.
A stadium
Yeah,
is gonna
that's
be
where it was.
where a football game is.
It was where a basketball game was because we went to go watch a basketball game like 3 days after that.
That's an arena tour. Like Beyonce only does stadium
Mm-hmm.
because she can fill a
It's
stadium up.
Beyonce.
She can like Taylor Swift does stadium because they
Mm-hmm.
can
Fill
fill
the
it out.
seats. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they can just block off the top floor for the arena. They did that for Burna Boy. I feel like Burna Boy, honestly, I mean, it depends what music you're into, but for the people who are into like Afrobeats music, he's a very big deal. And even he couldn't
bigger
sell
than
out the entire.
He's bigger than Meg Thee Stallion.
Right. And she's
He's
saying
a
he
bigger
couldn't
artist.
even.
Yeah, he's a bigger artist.
Yeah.
Someone brought up a good point though. J-Lo. Did y'all hear about her having to cancel shows and stuff?
Yeah, she had to cancel her shows. Nobody's buying her tickets either.
But that's because of her.
But a lot of it is because she is always on tour with no new music.
She's been on tour mad times.
She had the residency in Vegas. Right after that, she went on tour because she was 50. So she did the tour to celebrate her birthday. Why are you on tour again?
She did a 50th year tour.
She did.
Right.
She did.
Has she ever done a residency? I feel like she's the best
She
for a residency.
she did a residency.
Oh,
So
how long
like
ago was
J-Lo be
that?
working.
right before the last tour. So
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
2, maybe 3 years ago. We don't need it.
And it said that
Mm.
the stadiums or the arenas, whatever, they're telling her management like just cancel the shows, and she's like, no, like we're gonna do it. I'm like, okay, girl.
Well, if she wants to, then.
I'm sure somebody told her not to put that movie out too, and she still
Yeah,
did it
that
anyways.
wasn't a good look. That
Did
wasn't a
y'all
good
watch
look for
it?
her.
Absolutely
No.
not.
I saw the
Oh.
reviews though.
'Cause I was like, y'all actually watched it? That's crazy.
I saw that one clip where she was like, was it no, it was her team basically saying, hey, Will Smith said no. Martin Lawrence, they don't want to be in it. Trevor Noah, he said no. Actually, Trevor was actually in it. And I'm like, why are you including all these people who
Wasn't that
don't want to be in
embarrassing?
your presence? I'm
And
like,
she was
didn't
like,
you
I
have the
don't
final
believe it.
cut?
Girl, why don't you?
I only want to see
None of
J-Lo
these
in
people wanted
movies.
to be in her. Yeah, that's her zone
I
of
love
genius.
her movies. Love her movies. Made in Manhattan.
Enough.
Like love her movies. Selena.
Yeah, her older ones, because these new
Mhm.
ones not so much. That Marry Me movie was stupid.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see that one, but she
Don't
was
waste your
she
time.
was in one called The Mother or something with Omar Ghost, whatever his name is, Omari. That was
Omar,
good too.
oh,
But
She
as
was
a singer, with her
Sh-
stealing these people's vocals, no.
Not
Ashanti's,
nobody
right?
wants to go to a concert and see a dancer actress.
That's
No,
what I'm
she can
saying.
dance. She can dance her butt off though.
she can
can dance.
dance.
Oh well, no, they
J
just saying
Lo,
like it's a concert though.
Yeah,
I mean, we go to concerts to see you entertain though. So like, if you got to sing over a backtrack, I mean, I guess. But but J
mercy.
Lo puts on a show
I
Right.
believe
Yeah.
it.
though. Like
She
her
does,
Yeah.
shows are. But
for sure.
somebody said
I
there's a lot
mean,
of tours this summer, and there are.
Is
She was
It's
Beyonce going on a Cowboy Carter
No.
tour?
I need her to relax because
No, she's not. She just
she's
got over.
she's doing something that people are complaining about. I don't
She's
know if
doing.
it's
what do you mean complaining?
she's doing something. It's not a residency. It's something that everybody was like, oh.
Oh, I haven't heard it.
Toyota
can't-
Center, late response, but yes, that's where we went to see Burna Boy, Toyota Center in Houston. But back to the initial thing about the ticket pricing and stuff, because somebody, when I said tickets should be $30, first of all, I was being facetious, but like my first ever Beyonce concert, we spent 28 Canadian dollars, which is probably like $20 for y'all, and we were on the first like level off of the floor. My
What
second
year?
Beyonce concert,
What year was the first one?
20. The first one was 20. Oh man, 2015. And then the next one was that 2019? The next one I went to, but we were like, you could almost touch her if the stage wasn't so tall. We paid about $300 for that one. So to go from those ticket prices to now,
Wait. You said wait. You said your first ticket was how much?
just under $30.
And then that was 2009,
Like 15.
2009.
No,
Okay,
15.
2015. Your next one was what year?
I think it was 2019. I
And
think
you
it was
paid
2019 because it was just.
you paid how much?
I paid $300, but we were like
She was in a
touching the
like
stage.
Okay.
in a VIP area.
Yeah. But now her tickets, because of the price gouging thing, like maybe the same tickets that we had would probably be like $1,200 or whatever. But because of the way Ticketmaster works, if they see a whole bunch of people buying the same thing, they'll just hike up the prices to crazy numbers. And that's what I was saying is a problem with the ticketing. Of course, nobody's going to profit from $30 for every single seat in the seat. Like some seats have to be more expensive than others. But like you telling me, because wasn't Ticketmaster under fire for selling Taylor Swift tickets for like $15K?
Yeah.
That was such a mess though.
Wow.
Like
That
it's insane.
crazy.
So personally, even though I love Meg, your ticket price is getting slashed, I'm sorry. The whole ticket business is messed up right now. So
On
I
top
used
of
to get
their,
tickets for free, so I can't bring myself to pay for anybody's tickets. I'll have to love you to pay for your tickets, cause child.
plus I have 3 different concerts I'm going to this summer. There are so many tours.
It's a lot.
There's so many, and some I'm willing to pay more for, some I'm not. I had to tell SZA, where she could go because I felt her
mercy.
prices.
Yeah.
Mm.
But no, Ticketmaster, something needs to change over there. Like it's
But
insane.
I will say with tickets, so even if you don't get the tickets like the first day they come out, they go on sale. My cousin had front row for the Renaissance tour in Atlanta. He paid $150.
Yeah,
And
because
he
Was
a
it a
was
lot of
on
resale
people.
ticket?
tour. Huh?
I heard that if you wait till like the
If you
last
wait.
minute, you'll get
So yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
he bought his tickets like 3 days before, and it was just a bunch of tickets that opened up. So he was
Yeah, it probably
standing next to
depends the
people that paid
location.
crazy amounts. So
It probably depends on the location as well, because where I saw her, they were moving some people down um closer to kind of like fill
Fill it
things
in.
up and stuff. So even those people, you might have paid $30 and now you're standing beside somebody who paid $5K.
Right.
yeah.
I know when I
Great.
went to see Beyonce, I don't need. Well, I didn't buy my tickets. So I don't know how much it was, but it was crazy. It was
Not
crazy.
everyone is broke, including celebrities. No,
Yeah.
honestly, we're all broke, Joe.
Right.
Missy Elliott is going on tour. I'm
Let's
going
not
to that
speak brokenness
concert,
over
and
us. I'm fine.
I paid for that because I felt
It's
that was
Missy.
I
I feel
wanted to
she's
go
worth
see
it
her so
though.
bad. I wanted to
What
go.
are her tickets
Her,
running for?
Sierra, Busta
For
Rhymes,
Missy Elliott, I
Timbaland.
paid $450 for mine,
Oh, that's
but
not bad though.
we're like 6 row.
That's
So
even
Oh,
better because I expect to be that close to be a lot more.
right.
mhm.
That's still a good price. Anita Baker
I'm so
canceling 15 minutes
sad.
before the show.
I mean, I gotta travel for the show. We don't get any good shows here, but
Mm. Man, somebody else got Missy ticket. I'm so
Yeah.
mad. But this year is my year of travel. I can't spend on these concerts because
travel to the show.
trying to see. No, that's what I've been doing. That's why I was in New York. That's why I was in DC. That's why I was going to London. Like I will travel for shows and stuff because nobody
I'm trying
comes
to put
really to
this.
my city. But
Come to Chicago.
nah.
That's where I'll be.
Um
I'll be at that Missy tour. Be at that Missy stop. Missy,
She's
Buster
like,
Rhymes,
And Sierra.
Sierra,
It's gonna be a good show.
oh, that's gonna be
it is gonna be a good
good.
show.
Good show.
Timbaland
Timbaland.
too.
Maybe
Yeah.
Magoo will pop out. Oh my gosh, you never
Oh
know.
yeah, maybe Tweet. You know, Tweet gonna pop out with Missy and
Ooh,
Timbaland.
Can we
Tweet.
talk about Tweet for a
What?
moment? So
What?
I like Tweet. Do y'all watch the Front Porch series on YouTube?
No,
No.
but I seen her episode. I seen her performance.
It was
It was what?
It was what?
I liked it.
it was good.
You didn't like it?
It was
I mean,
good.
I saw a clip of it. I didn't see
That's
the
not
whole
very
thing.
good.
Oh yeah, Magoo did pass away.
Oh crap! I completely forgot about that.
He did?
Oh,
Yeah,
He
he did. Like
I'm too
last
young to know
year.
who that is.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right.
Up Jumps the Boogie. Do your Googles. It's like their best song ever.
Oh, okay.
did. Dag.
Thank you. Another round.
Hmm. Oh, that's sad. Well, that kind of killed the moment.
Like, what do we say now?
Well, I guess we go back to the front porch tweet.
He got
so
mad
was it
quiet,
good or
like,
not?
huh?
Got awkward.
We promise y'all next time we'll be more prepared.
And even if we're not, just come and hang out. The hell?
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But was there anything else?
We can talk some shows next time. We all don't watch the same shows though.
We don't.
Well,
but we'll
we
have
are
to
gonna
agree
do
on
We
one.
watching. Well, okay, what are we watching?
We're gonna well, Tammy and I have to catch up. Well, start the ultimatum South Africa.
I've seen the first episode.
I've seen nothing. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow though. And then we said we're gonna do our own reviews as well, but then we're gonna get together for a little
At the reunion,
live.
right?
Yeah. Let me see.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
What else?
Love After Lockup.
Gotta watch The Goat. Love After Lockup. I can't do it.
I started watching Love during lockup. Sickening.
Did I finish The Circle? I did not.
Oh my God, I finished The Circle.
I didn't even finish episode 1. No,
Oh,
episode 2. Episode 2 is where I stopped.
I didn't
This
finish
Circle
it.
was good, but something was definitely off. I don't know what it was, but something was definitely off this season.
and I love
wasn't.
this season because this season was more strategic, and I love when the circle is more strategic. When it's all fluffy, I'm like, I can't stand this show.
Tammy
Well, all you guys are
spoiled it
watching
for me.
season,
So
right?
I did
What did you
not.
say, Chloe?
I was watching it and Tammy spoiled it. So I
I
was like,
did
oh, well.
not.
Yes, you did.
I felt
Kinda
bad.
did.
What
that
did you
day,
say,
too.
Chloe?
No, I said they said Bridgerton is out. I said you guys watched Bridgerton, right?
Oh yeah, I finished it.
I'll be watching it. Yeah.
Yeah,
had to
I
watch it.
already.
pass
It's not
on.
enough time in the day.
It really isn't.
I'm at work 9 hours out the day. I can't watch TV all day.
I do this full time and I still can't do it, Tammy. So I don't know how they expect you to do it, child.
I've had people tell me, "Can't you do it on break?" I don't get breaks. I'm
What?
salaried. I'm salaried. I don't
And
get
then,
breaks.
and then when she's on the streets, are y'all gonna go and pay for her? Talk about
But
getting
even
good on the
your break is for you to do what you want to do.
Let's not.
Which in
These
this
people
case,
do
they
support
feel
us,
like
and we love the support.
Mhm.
It just means that y'all really like our content, and we
No, I appreciate it.
We
For sure.
appreciate it.
I appreciate it. I have the shows that I'm doing right now, and there's nothing
Yeah.
on TV. And I
So
don't
stay
like
tuned
TV.
on all our channels.
Yeah,
Yeah, true. So yeah, if you
there's
If-
not many
who-
good shows out.
What?
well, I was gonna try to get somebody to put each of y'all's links in the chat, but I'm not gonna make somebody do all that work, Jeff.
Is Monique still in here? Because I feel like Monique.
I saw
I feel
her.
like Monique knows. It's like she knows everybody's
Mhm.
channels.
But is she a mod? Because you have to have the access to drop the links.
The Ultimatum South America. Come on.
We're coming.
Mira, did you hear anything that was just
I don't think so. We can talk about it.
No. I think she's saying that is a good show that's on.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Girl, that's about to go in on you, Mira.
What are the most expensive things you guys are? I
like an item?
I spend, so I'm the worst person to answer that.
Oh well, I don't really buy any of my own stuff, but
Same.
Come on,
bags.
Trip woman.
I don't look at bags. When I go to the nail salon, I don't ask prices. I just get whatever I want, and sometimes it could be really pricey. And people never understand it because they're like, "Why would you pay that much for nails?" I'm like, "Mind your business." But
Because you want to?
yeah, like
Right.
they can get really pricey. So I think like those type of things. Everything else, I don't really care for. And food, I'll pay for some food. Definitely.
Yeah,
The
for
most
me,
expensive
it's
thing I've ever bought is this couch.
yeah. I'm not a spender. I'm a saver. I don't
I'm not a favorite.
buy.
It's just the money just
No, I like to save. Oh, I be saving, girl. Like I don't like to
I
spend.
love that shit.
And I'm a
I do love
spender.
that.
I be saving.
If I'm on a trip, I'm a spender. See, that's the thing. If you're
Yeah.
saying what we spend, period,
Right, it
then
depends
I'll
on
say
like
trips. I'll blow money on a trip. But
Yes.
like items, material things,
no, yeah.
You said, but they only last a few weeks. But that's my thing. It's just my thing.
is
Like,
it your money? Sorry.
Like when I go by myself, sometimes I'm like, I ain't even gonna bring my daughter because it could get reckless up in there. But I can spend like a good $400 in a nail salon and not even play God. Especially when I get
Wait, what? What she said?
She said 400.
How much? 400 on your nails?
Especially if I get like my charms and because they charge you for your length. They charge you for the gel,
Girl.
and then if you get charms and designs and all that extra stuff, and then you got to get your feet done because who doesn't get their feet done when they get
Oh,
the
with
nails
your
done?
feet too. Okay.
Yeah, so like all together, that can get really pricey.
Wow. Yeah. Can we see? Are your nails done right now?
Well, they're playing right now because I'm testing out nail salons and I refuse them because I just moved. So
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
like this set that I just got. So I'm not going back there. But even this was $80.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, ew. Like, and I know not to go back there. So the next spot I go to, I'll let them lay it down. And if I like it, then I'll start playing with, designs and stuff like that. But I miss my nail lady so bad. Mhm. She said, Chloe
I
knows
do
me.
my nails myself now, but even when I used to go, like my nails were never that much. It'll probably be around like 70 because I'll do the gel as well, but I'm always doing like plain. I don't want any designs. I don't want any rhinestones, nothing, like always just plain, very
Keep it
plain.
simple.
See that? Like
Yeah.
I like all that stuff. Like if you look at my nails on Instagram and you look like at all the gems and designs, all that stuff. Like I'll sit there for hours too and let you do it with no
That's
problem.
the other thing. I hate sitting in, and that's I just do my own nails now because I hate sitting in. Unless my feet, I go get those done, but my nails, I just do them at home because
Speaking of trips, when we meeting up? Because this time we gotta meet up with Tammy, y'all.
I told you I'm going anywhere my kids ain't. I told you I was down to go anywhere my kids ain't.
if it took us months to get on this live, okay?
No, don't do that. It took way less time for us to meet up in person.
Well, that is
Which is
true.
crazy.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Tammy. Well, Tammy was busy. That's okay.
So Tammy, should we fly to you?
I can't just pack up and go to New York just on the drop of a hat.
You right. They didn't fly either. I was the only one who flew.
I'm in the middle of the country.
Well, now we're all far from each other. Before, me and Roxy were like really close, and then you were in New York, so it was just a convenient.
Mhm.
Now we're like all spread out.
Mhm.
They didn't invite me either. I didn't even know.
Wow.
That's not
That's a
true.
lie. It was definitely in the group chat.
I didn't know anything about it.
Wow.
Don't believe her, y'all, because do not believe her. Because even Queen
She's
E had
lying.
to say, we're gonna start a different group chat so Tammy don't get aggravated with us. So she knew.
She did.
We
I
were
remember the separate group chat, and I was like, this is the beginning of the end. I was like, wow.
Because we didn't want to keep
Well,
sending you notifications for something that you were not going to be a part of,
No,
but we
I see
wanted you
what's happening.
there.
We
I
definitely
see
wanted
what's
you
going
there.
on. I see what's going on. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
no, I think it was I was like coming back from a work trip or something.
Yeah, it was a work trip or something.
Thank you another round. Yeah, I mean,
You know, like when YouTube Black used to have their like YouTube conference stuff with all the creators and whatever. It'd be cool if we had like a YouTube Black summit. But I don't mean YouTube Black, like YouTube Black.
Mm.
Wouldn't it
Wait,
be so
they don't
cool?
do they not do
but
YouTube Black
there,
anymore?
but
I think
there
they still do.
is
I don't think
like,
we're big enough to be invited.
Well, yeah.
well, there's not that one, but there is the one that like Bondi and Rox and Ashley and Scotty and all of them with like the Scorpion show. They had their Black out in Atlanta. So they do like a Black YouTube like meetup.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
yeah. So I think they're trying to get another one sometime this year.
I want to be invited, man.
So it's
I
not
love
like the
linking up with
official,
YouTubers.
it's not like the official YouTube Black, but it's like, you know, the Black ones. The
She said, I'm light skinned. Girl, bye.
You still black, okay?
You're still black.
you would definitely have to be there.
Yes. Well, anyways, I had a time with y'all.
Yeah.
Even my voice came back just for this laugh.
I
You
know,
really
you
did.
sound a
You
lot
sound
better 'cause
great.
you sound crazy.
God is good. I sounded horrible this
Before
morning.
the live started, she was like, "Hey y'all, what's going on?" I was like, "Who is
Am I very
that?"
right?
Yeah.
Man.
I'm like, "Who is that?"
Roxanne,
Yeah.
I know you like it. I know you like it a bit. She like my little rasp or whatever.
I was like, "Who is
Anyways,
that?"
y'all, Make sure you tap in with us. We can't tell you when you'll see us again, but we'll try to make it happen.
So Rachel had a question.
What was the question?
If you guys wanna share what you do for work.
Oh, this.
I'm a mom.
I'm a singer, songwriter, producer.
Oh, my job sounds
Sammy.
boring. I'm a digital It does. Wow, singer, songwriter, producer. Sheesh. I'm a digital product specialist.
That doesn't sound boring.
Right? I was
Yeah.
like, fancy.
What you talking about?
You
Not
want
as
to know
fancy as
something?
sounds.
Now that I'm not working, it almost feels weird not to be like, oh, I'm a
I'm a
stay-at-home
this.
mom or wife or something, because like it really makes you feel like there's no value in it, low key.
Mm-hmm.
Even
There's
when I go
hella
to like, I took my son to the hospital and like I'm giving them his insurance and stuff, and they're like, "And what do you do for work?" And I'm like, "I don't work."
This.
No,
And
you
it
see
You
just
me
do
work
felt
right
work.
now. You're seeing it. I'm
strange.
working.
Listen, society has tricked women into thinking that being a mother, staying at home with the children, rearing the children,
Yes.
taking care of the household is nothing when
Mhm.
it's everything. Don't let nobody make, and I don't even have any kids. Don't you let anybody make you feel like what you do is
Yeah.
nothing. You are mother.
You said I'm
Okay?
raising humans. I'm raising humans.
Yeah,
Because truly, not everybody can do that, even if you're
exactly.
capable.
Did you see the girl who gave? No, y'all probably didn't see it, but the girl gave her kids to CPS.
Oh, just
11
gave
and 6.
them.
11
No, I
and
didn't
6.
see
She
it.
dropped them off.
Whatever happened to that lady who moved to Houston to be an influencer, but she didn't have
Oh,
no.
Was
Lord.
given in shelter. I don't know. Hopefully, she got her channel up.
Dang.
Not her channel.
Wasn't
I mean,
she?
I hope so. She came all the way to Houston to get a channel up that she could have did at home, but okay. If coming out here was gonna be good for her, then hey.
Yeah. And Chloe, you don't claim being a content creator? Like you
I do, but sometimes it doesn't come to mind.
Oh.
It's really weird that because I've had it. This only my second year not working out of like my whole life, so I'm still like in that limbo where it's like I'm not really sure, and it feels like because before it'd be like, oh, I do this. Now it just feels like kind of diminished a little bit, like just a tad bit. But
It's
Don't
so
diminish
funny
it,
because you know how the birth rate is dropping like worldwide. And people are like, oh, make babies. It's so important. But the women who make babies, the mothers, they try to act like it's nothing. Like don't get I'm about to get pissed off because they make it seem like it's nothing. Like, oh, she's just a stay-at-home mom. Oh, she's just a no. But then in the same breath, they're like, oh, we need you to make babies. We need you to make babies. But then when the babies get here and the moms have to take off of work or have to go on maternity leave that y'all barely want to pay for, or when y'all are passing laws that make women have to come back to work sooner than they should, it's like, oh, this girl, you just whatever.
the women
But
in China have decided not to have any more kids, so much so that there's no first graders.
the 4B girl.
There's no
There's
first.
no
In South,
fourth
isn't it South Korea where they're
graders.
doing it? South Korea, North Korea.
I'm
And I
not
think
sure
in
which
Japan
country.
they said that there are more oh my gosh, there's more like people dying than being birthed in
Dang.
Japan. Yeah.
So like we're
No
dying.
first graders is crazy.
Yeah, they have no first graders. It's crazy. So they're like trying to pay people to have babies over there.
Yeah, because they're not having babies. I was like, what?
It's expensive out here.
It is.
Who can afford all these damn kids?
I
I can
agree.
barely afford to take care of myself.
Yeah,
I
kids
don't
are
want
expensive.
another human
How would
being.
I be able to keep shopping? But that's fine.
That part.
How would we be able to buy these $1,600 Mary J. Blige boots with these kids?
Because I
Well,
can't bring
you
little
can do
Keisha
it. You
to
just have
Mexico
to
with
have
me.
good income.
No.
True.
You gotta have good
True.
income.
So run up our numbers on the YouTube, guys, so that we can replenish the earth. Okay,
So we
thank
can
you
have
so much.
children.
Well,
So we can get the Giuseppe
Mary J. Blige
boots.
collab.
So I can
Yeah.
So we
just
can
hold them
buy
up like this.
$300, $400 concert tickets as well.
period.
Hey, this is crazy.
Yeah.
What happened to the one child per
All right,
household?
y'all.
Oh no.
Are we trying to sign? How long y'all trying to be out here for?
No. Find a rich baby daddy. That part.
Period.
And make sure he marry you. So if he run off and leave you, get alimony and child support.
That part.
Okay.
Tammy's like, okay, good night.
You gotta throw that in it. Don't just get the baby daddy part. Do it the right way so you get all the benefits.
Not wrong.
And on that note,
we're out of here.
Thank you guys so
Yes,
much for
thank you so
tuning in.
much.
We appreciate all of you. Thank you.
Just
Any
be patient
closing
with the
words?
reviews and stuff. We've seen all your comments.
Yeah.
If they come, they come. If they don't, you'll be fine. All right. We love you guys. Support the channel, like the videos, run up the numbers on everybody's page, and we will see y'all another time.
Bye. Bye.